Okay, welcome to today's lesson. Today's lesson is going to be on area of a triangle using the formula half AB sine C. You can see it's part of the scheme of work, so it's an extension from your perimeter area volume topic now. You can see it at the bottom using the formula area of a triangle equals half AB sine C. Okay, so you already know the area of a triangle from our perimeter area volume topic. So usually we work out the area of a triangle by doing base times height and halve it. Remember, the height is your perpendicular height. However, if you don't get given your perpendicular height, then there is another way of working out the area of a triangle. So this formula is given to you in your formula list at the beginning of your GCSE papers in higher tier. So this is an AA star topic, as it doesn't come up in intermediate. Please notice the triangle. So the angles are the capital letters. So you can see your A is opposite the small letter of your little a. Okay, B is the angle B, and it is opposite the length of the small b. And the same for C. C is the angle, so the capital C is the angle, and the length C is the small c, and it's opposite it. We use this formula when you are given two lengths and the angle that is between them in a triangle. So it doesn't have to be a perpendicular height, it can be any two lengths of a triangle, and you need the angle between them. So we're going to have a little go of this first example here. So you can see you aren't given a perpendicular height at all, but you are given two lengths, 10 and 8, and the angle between them. So we are just going to write that formula down that is given to you. So the area is half times A times B times sine C, because everything when it's squashed together, remember, means times. You're now going to substitute the numbers into the formula correctly. It doesn't matter which one is A and which one is B. A and B, remember, are your lengths. Okay, the capital C is the angle between them. So we're going to plug in the numbers, and then we're going to use our calculators to work out the final answer. So the half stays there. The A and the B are your 8 and 10, so times 8 times 10, and times sine, remember we've seen sine in our trigonometry topic, and 43. Put all of that into your calculator in one go, and hopefully you'll get 27.27993, etc. If we round to something sensible, so we usually say 2 decimal places, it's going to be 27.28. And then remember, this is the area of the triangle, so you need to remember your units of centimetres squared. Okay, on to example 2. So find the area of the triangle again. So you can see you're given two lengths this time, so you've got your 8 and your 6, and you're given two angles on this triangle, 55 degrees and 68 degrees. But hopefully you can see that the angles that are given to you are not between the two lengths. So the first thing you need to do is work out this angle here, and then you've got your two lengths and the angle between them. So to find that third angle, you need to think back to your angles topic. Angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So if we add up the 55 and the 68, that should give you 123. And because they add up to 180 degrees altogether, subtract it from that 180 degrees, it's going to give you 57 degrees. So that missing angle in the triangle is 57. Remember, use the pictures that they give you. So you now have the two lengths, 8 and 6, and the angle between them. So we're going to use that formula of half AB sine C. Remember, times is all in between it. So we've got half, put in the values into the correct places. So your A and B are 8 and 6, so times 8 times 6. And then your C is your angle, so times sine 57. Put the whole line into your calculator exactly as you see it, it should give you 20.12809, etc. Same as before, round to something sensible, so 20.13 centimetres squared to 2 dp. So example 3, it says if the area equals 20 centimetres squared, find the value of x to 1 decimal place. You can see x is a length in this case because you've already been given your answer of the area as 20. You've got your two lengths surrounding the angle, so we can use that formula of half AB sine C, put all the values in that you know, and then we can rearrange. So if we've got our half, our A and B are our lengths, so x and 6.4, it doesn't matter about the order, times sine, and then remember that C is your angle of 52, and we have that it equals 20, because the area is 20. Now using your calculator, you want to put in as much as you can that you know on this left hand side. So we know the half, we know the 6.4, and we know the sine 52. So type into your calculator half times 6.4 times sine 52, and you should get 2.5216, etc. So you're going to have x times that value equals 20. Now you just need to think of your equations. So to get rid of that times 2.52, we need to divide to both sides. So x equals 20 divided by 2.52, etc. Remember, your calculator will remember the last answer that you've put in. So to make it easy for yourself, just type in 20 divided by ants, and it should give you the value of 7.9313, etc. The question asks for to 1 decimal place, so it's going to be 7.9. Remember your units, it is just a length this time because we were given our area, so centimetres on the end. So the last example that we've got then, it says if the area equals 50 centimetres squared, find the value of theta to 1 decimal place. So we know they use theta for an angle, and again we've been given our answer of area is 50. We've got our two lengths, 12 and 18, surrounding that angle theta. So similar to question 3, we want to put in the values that we know and rearrange to work out theta. So using that half AB sine C again, we need to put in our values. So we have half, remember A and B are your 12 and 18, doesn't matter about the order, times sine theta, and remember your area is 50. So you have half times 12 times 18 times sine theta equals 50. Again, on this left hand side of the equation, put in everything that you can. So we can put in the half, the 12 and the 18. We can't put in the sine theta because we don't know what theta is. So half times 12 times 18 gives us 108. So we have 108 times sine theta equals 50. Rearranging this equation now, so first thing we want to get rid of is that 108, so divide through to both sides. So sine theta equals 50 divided by 108. And thinking back to our previous topic of trigonometry, we need to get rid of that sine to leave the theta on its own. So if you remember, it's the inverse sine, that's sine to the -1, and to get it on your calculators you press shift and then sine. So you get theta sine to the -1, 50 over 108. Type it into your calculator and it will give you your final answer of theta. You should get 27.578, etc. It's an angle, and the question also asks you to round it to 1 decimal place. So your final answer is going to be 27.6 degrees.